have different types of bottoms that we're gonna do. They all kind of have the same concept behind them. However, there are some little pointers along the way that I wanna make for you. So I'm gonna start with a pair of shorts. These are your typical shorts. These are some khakis. The big thing with shorts and any types of pants, you wanna make sure that your first side or your legs are completely flat. I'm gonna make sure it's zipped. I'm gonna get that leg flat, get the inside of it flat, and then I'm gonna lay the other side over the top of that. And regardless of how it looks on the outside here, you always wanna make sure that you don't have wrinkles in the middle, okay? So now we've got everything laid out perfectly. You're gonna fold in the inner leg and then take your waistband to the bottom of your shorts. And that's essentially how your shorts are gonna look. Those are actually pretty easy because of the fabric that's associated with them. This is another example. These are some men's swim trunks. Same thing, get that leg down flat on each side. And basically you are pulling the crotch out. If you can get that middle section, the crotch laid out flat together, that's gonna be the sign that you've got them pretty much in the right position to fold. Then we're gonna fold that over, take your waistband to the bottom, and I'm gonna put those there. Those were pretty easy. When we get into like the basketball or sport type trunks, sometimes they can be a little hard to manipulate just because of the fabric, and they can slip around a little bit. So some of the things I like to think about when I'm doing these is making sure as I stack them that I'm stacking them in a way that they don't slide off of each other. Oftentimes we'll have customers that have a lot of sports type shorts, and you start stacking and stacking and stacking and they start falling off. So that's one of the things to think about. And that, look, it's not going to be completely flat. Why is that? Because this one actually has these gathers here in the waistband, and that's okay. But this part is, and because these were a set of men's trunks, these are some men's basketball shorts. I'm going to actually put those right on top of that one and try to keep similar items together. It's going to make it a lot easier when you're going through the folding process and then going through packaging it as well. Now we're going to get into some longer pants. These are your typical leggings. So these are some ladies' leggings. Same concept. I'm going to lay my garment flat and bring my other leg across. When you're dealing with the longer pants, very helpful, grab the crotch, grab your legs at the bottom and shake it out. You can help get it flat a lot quicker when you do it that way. This is a personal preference in terms of the side that I lay my pants on. I'm gonna fold in just the crotch, not the entire leg the way we do with shorts. When you have longer pants, you're only folding in that small crotch area. Now I'm gonna take the bottom of my pants, I'm gonna bring it to the waistband. You can see I still have my hand here. And then I'm going to take my waistband to my other edge. Now you can see how it's a smaller, nice, getting to a square based on the size. Very similar. These are some smaller workout shorts, so you can kind of get a feel for what those look like. Whenever you're getting into these workout garments, again, pull the crotch out. That material can be very tricky. You're gonna fold the leg in, and I'm gonna put those with my leggings. Now, these are what I like to call booty shorts. They are so incredibly short. We get so many of these now where you don't really have much of a crotch area. So you do have to do a little bit of manipulating with them. So the same exact concept. Get those legs really flat, and you're gonna always have this piece that's sticking out here. fold it in, and then you're going to fold it about in half. A lot of times I'll come up a little bit on this one because particularly when you have the smaller like kid sizes or size 2 and 3 adult, it can be too tight of a fold for them to lay down flat. So you're going to give yourself a little extra space for your waistband to lay down flat. I'm going to put that with my other lady's pants. Now, as I'm stacking these up, I'm stacking them from the edge, not at the top, not with the waistband, but the edge that's folded, or folded edge there. Another pair of long pants that we have here. Now, one of the things that you'll notice as I'm going through, I'm going to make sure that the pockets are pushed in, and I'm going to make sure that they're zipped, not necessarily buttoned, but zipped. And I pretty consistently fold with the pockets, the back pockets on the outside of the garment. I think they fold easier for me when I do them that way. Again, with these pants, you want to make sure that those legs are flat and you don't have any folds and creases on either side. I'm going to fold in my crotch like so, take the bottom of my pants leg, pull it to my waistband, and then go the opposite direction. You can probably see how once you get a rhythm, this will go really fast. Make sure your pockets are pushed in and flat. Zip your garment. I'm going to grab my crotch. It sounds so funny saying that, but that's actually what I'm doing. And I'm going to grab my legs, shake it out, make sure everything is nice and flat. And I tell you, sometimes, clothes have been well worn, or it may be a design issue and they don't want to cooperate, and you think they're not going to cooperate. With the pants, they're pretty consistently going to follow your lead on how you want them folded. So here are my jeans. Exact same concept. Now these are a little tricky sometimes. I've got an example for pajama bottoms. They're all flowy in terms of the material, and they're big and they're comfy. I do the same concept where I'm grabbing the crotch, shaking out the legs to make sure everything is nice and flat. I'm not sure if you noticed, but these are some Alabama Crimson Tide pajama bottoms, Row Tide. You guys know I love my school, my team. And you can fold them the same way. Now, one of the things you'll notice is because pajama bottoms tend to be wider, even though they may be the same size as your other garments, they tend to be wider. So often I will put them on the bottom of my stack to create a nice solid base for those. And looks like we've gotten all of our bottoms taken care of for this customer. Hey, thank you.